Hello lovely people, welcome and welcome community, and thank you for being here and thank you for your support. So today's speaker card is going to be a little bit different. It's going to be about the Saturn Caziimi that we're going to experience on the 25th of March. And this is because it's in Aries, and it's because the sun is in Aries, so the first zodiac sign. And this has to do a lot of with inspiration, realism, grounding, and dedication. Aries is about, with the planet Mars, inspired action, creativity, and so on. And then we have, Saturn as associated with Capricorn and structure, and so on. So what it is also important about that is make the dream and make it real for you. So this is going to be about what is the first dream that is happening for you. For some of you it could be that it happens just straight away. For others of you, I'm getting a timeline like 3 to 4 months after you're watching this video. So this is about committing to your dream, do what is possible to make your dream come true. It could be one dream or several dreams, but this is putting the dream into reality, which is actually quite interesting. This also has to do, you can receive, clarity. It's about discipline, and it's about also long-term commitment. So I've chosen the world, for all the piles. So let's get started. So this is the world card for pile number 1. This is the world card for pile number 2. And this is the world card for pile number 3. Okay, so then let's get started. So hello beautiful pile 1, and welcome to your reading. You selected this world card about what is the dream that you're making true for you during this Saturn Caziimi. So this is the world, and we have also the titanium quartz. And there is some text here that says, I celebrate life and welcome new energy. So this could be literally that you're actually creating a new life for you. But the thing is, there's a lot of things going on because we see the bird. So this, you're having an epiphany or judgment call, but this could be also that you're receiving some type of message. Because as we can see the person, there's a lot of colors, like the chakra colors. There is hope, and this person is taking the new step, like a little bit careful, dipping the toe. Is it safe? But we can see that it actually is. There's a lot of grounding energy with the green and also the blue about, it's also communication and also the throat chakra. So let's get started, and thank you for being here today, pile 1. I hope you're doing great. So what more can we know about this dream that you're making into reality for pile 1? Okay, let's see if maybe all the cards that came at once. Well, first of all, we have the Justice card, beautiful. Then we have the 9 of Wands, the Hermit, the Hanged One, and the 10 of Wands. So you have actually already several major arcanas, meaning this is a big dream for you. You have a 3 of 5, and we have also, we see the Wands going from 9 to 10. So this is actually literally a new cycle for you, a big dream that you're creating for yourself. With this, the Justice, that is also a Libra card, this is also that you're accepting. I'm getting something about karmic, that you have put a lot of work. This could be different areas of your life, but the universe is paying you some type of maybe karmic depth, meaning that things are going to be fair for you. Also because you have work through, it could be shadows, but it could also be that you have learned a lot through new cycles, that you are ready. You actually said to the universe, I'm ready for this new cycle. You can see this person is holding this word, you're ready for balance. And here we have also all the colors of the chakras, like the card that you selected. So this is a balance, this fairness coming in. And also this new cycle is a commitment. I'm getting also something about a contract, but more like a divine soul contract. Soul contracts is not always about love, but soul contracts could be about your mission, your soul mission. And with the Nine of Wands, there's been maybe some hardships, there's been difficult times, there's been a long time coming, and maybe kind of you felt that it was a lot of things that was against you. It could be like people, like maybe you didn't think that things were fair, or circumstances, but it's also about, like this is the card sometimes about the wounded warrior, but I'm getting that you're totally coming out of this. Maybe if you felt that things were unfair, or not as a way that you're supposed to, you're kind of coming out of this, because then you go straight to the Hermit, and the Hermit is a Virgo card. Virgo actually comes before Libra, so again there is a stepping to the next cycle. And here says, I follow my own path. And again, the person with the eyes closed holding the wand. It could also be that you have some time to think about things, rethinking, detaching, but you want you to follow the light. And as we can see, this is the lantern, and here is also the scale. So you're kind of taking things in your own hands. You're changing your life. You're not waiting anymore for things to change for you, which is important. I'm getting kind of, you have this portal, this opening, the things are moving in your favor, and you're taking advantage of that. Beautiful. And again, we have the Hanged One here, and there's another confirmation that things are changing. Life is changing, there is a new cycle, but things are changing for the better. And it says also, I can see the situation another way. Exactly. And I'm also said at the beginning that there's more clarity coming in general, regarding this time, and also when we are in this Aries season, we're going to see that in a personal level and a global level as well. So there's big change, a big dream coming for you. For some of you, it's just that you're changing your life. This is your dream. Kind of, you don't want to be stuck maybe in your old life, or your old things, repeating patterns. I'm getting something about cycles here also. And then the Ten of Wands, there is a cycle that is ending, and you, like I mentioned, you're going from one season to another, and you're going one step to another, which is very nice and beautiful. I'm gonna take another row with the cards. So what more can we know about this dream that is coming, or the life that is changing for pile 1? And like I saw, all these cards came at once, so there's something that is going to change quite fast. I'm getting also the Tower in my mind. We have the King of Wands, the energy of the Queen of Wands. This is really, really beautiful. I love it. The Knight of Pentacles. Yes. The King of Swords. Wow. I'm also getting that you're going to be dealing with a lot of people, because we can see here there's a lot of persons. The Queen of Swords. You have a couple here, and the Nine of Cups. Yes. This is extremely nice. And the back of the deck is the Five of Cups. Yes, so again, you're living patterns, or some type of self-sabotage, or some type of limiting beliefs, or that things weren't working for you. And because, as you can see, we'll move forward when the time is right. And the time is right. I'm getting, like I mentioned, this is a portal. Maybe also the portal 4/4, you know, the 4th of April, is also something significant. Something that happens on the 25th of March in Aries season. You're starting again with the energy of this King of Wands. And I'm getting that you, the viewer, and the gender, it doesn't matter. You're just in this energy. You're being successful, and again, we're holding the wand, meaning that you want this beautiful life. You want your life to glow. You want your life, you know, to want to be in flow. Yes, so what I was saying here is, with the energy, with the King of Wands, you have a lot of wands here. So this is a lot of this Aries energy. You know, we are in Aries season now. It could also be Leo and Sagittarius. But I'm getting here that you're getting charged. You're the leader of your life. Kind of, you're not letting other people's opinions affect you in a negative way, or other people try to push you or something. You're being the leader. You're glowing up. And this is who you are. You're action-oriented. This is what you want to change your life. You want movement. Together you have again the energy of Pentacles, and again the Knight of Pentacles. This is about, you know, it's like step by step, like I mentioned, taking like to the next level. But this is kind of also that you're being loyal to yourself. This is also about commitment to yourself, kind of you're choosing yourself again. It's also Virgo, Capricorn or Taurus. You had Virgo energy again with the Hermit card. What is interesting here that we have both the King and a Queen of Swords that came together. This is Aries, this is air energy, such as you had the Libra. I mentioned this could be like a soul contract coming in. Kind of you're getting some clarity about something, and this revealed to you. And this is also Libra, Gemini and Aquarius. There is a partnership coming in for you. For some of you, this is a partnership, you know, this is your match, your divine match. This is a partner about, you know, about love, commitment, long-standing, long-term commitment that has to do about love. We have also the Justice. So maybe for some of you during this season and this Saturn Casimi, you are meeting your future spouse, literally. And with the Nine of Cups, this is a wish fulfillment. This is something that you wanted, something that you have been manifesting, because we're talking about your dream coming into reality. For those of you, this is not about love. This is a partner, because you can have a partner when it comes to business, because we have the ametrine, both the crystals here, the gemstones, and they had also to do with money. So a partnering up that you maybe are opening a new place. It could be you're starting up a new company, or this is kind of some type of mentor. So there's something that you're equal. If it's not about love, like I mentioned, this is something, a partnership that has to do with a business. And again, they're both holding the swords, like we saw with the Justice card, holding the sword and kind of being ready. We have also here with the third eye chakra, this is your following your intuition, and we have the amethyst. So again, you're following intuition, because I'm getting, again, this is something about a contract and also about you making a decision. We have a lot of swords here, like you have the two swords with the Justice, this 11 in here, and this is kind of, again, with the two swords, like the Justice again. So this is about trust, as we can see, and protect. And there's a lot of transformation that has been going on, both for you and the other person. But this is, you know, it has to do with you. So this is a wish fulfillment. Even this has to do with business, or this has to do with love. But the reason that this is happening now, and this is divine timing, is just because you're taking control, you're taking charge of your life, you're manifesting this dream for you, this new cycle, which is going to be very abundant with all these cards and major arcanas. And the wish fulfillment, this is something that you wanted and manifested. So we're going to end up your reading, beautiful pair one, with 2 oracle cards. Let's see what is the first card. Really nice. So new moon in Virgo, trust all will be well. And we spoke a lot about Virgo, both with the energy of the Knight of Pentacles and Virgo. Maybe you have strong Virgo in your chart, but it's also about, you know, about this working, you know, looking, like seeing the whole picture. And it says trust all will be well, and you have trust here twice. Again, you are surrendering to the universe, or you know what you believe in, and this is something that is coming for you in divine timing, something that has to do about now this the Aries season starting then. Something is starting then, like I mentioned, or it could be, you know, 3-4 months from when you're seeing this reading, because there's a lot of also Leo energy that is July to August. So 1 oracle card more. Oh, this came fast. Let's see what is the message. Yeah, it is actually a confirmation, because this number 5 has to do with change, this big change, a big dream in your life, leadership and decision. Again, we have the heart, and we have, you know, with the birth, again, this kind of download, you following your intuition. But we mentioned again, this is a choice that you are making, both with the Justice and both the King and the Queen of Swords, the energy, a decision that you're making for yourself, because now you're choosing you. And we mentioned that you're being the leader of your life. This is why all these beautiful things are happening for you right now, and you have leadership. So this is that you're choosing yourself, but also you're choosing happiness for yourself. And when you do that, it will also affect, you know, your partner in business or your partner in love. This is a wish fulfillment. So this is kind of the dream that you're making to reality with this SATURN CAZIMI. So I hope it resonated. Please let me know. Thank you for liking, subscribing, and watching, and see you next time. Peace and love. So hello and welcome, pile number 2. You selected the World from the Mystic Mondays Tarot deck. And I'm getting that this dream that you're getting into reality, you know, for your life, is something maybe that you are cutting a pattern. Maybe something that has been repeated in your life many times, that maybe you didn't want to experience again. You're cutting that pattern, meaning that there's something that is changing in your life for you, a new cycle. So I'm going to take the cards for you, beautiful pile 2. Thank you for being here and hope you're doing great. What more can about this dream coming true with the SATURN CAZIMI? The Knight of Wands, the Queen of Cups, the Three of Wands, the Ten of Cups. Oh, I love this. One more, yeah. And the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, so first of all, what I'm getting actually here is with this energy of the Knight of Wands, you know, a lot of fiery energies such as Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. I'm getting that there's maybe somebody from your past. It could be an ex, or it could be somebody like a situationship, or a good friend, or maybe somebody that you dated. There is somebody that's going to, or try to contact you, or come back to you. Or there is some type of try to reconnect with you again. But the thing is, I can see that because it's, you know, this person's you, the viewer, I'm getting here, and this is just the energy, have turned the back on this person. So I'm getting that when this person is going to, or you're meeting this person suddenly, or this person is contacting you, or there's some try or reconnect, you're not going to accept that. You're going to reject this person, or not accept to move further. I mentioned at the beginning that I'm getting that you're cutting some cycles. Kind of, you want a new life for you. You don't want the same things to happen. Maybe you don't want the same relationships to happen again, or the same cycles with the same person. It could be, you know, especially if it's some type of twin flame dynamic, and this person seems very immature. That you don't want to settle for that type of treatment, or a person that is not taking responsibility or accountability, or doesn't kind of share their feelings, or is, you know, immature in some way. I'm getting that you, the viewer, and again, this is the energy, the Queen of Cups, you are nurturing yourself. You are celebrating life. It could be also that you are traveling a lot, because I'm seeing both like the air and the water, because it's like the mermaid. But here is like you're having a great time, you know, you're glowing up, and maybe you're going up with friends, colleagues, or socializing, or going out by yourself. This could be everything from taking a cup of coffee, or maybe out with people having fun. Cheers, you know. You're focusing on yourself, and you're having an extreme glow up. So you're going to maybe not only end this cycle with a specific person, but you are going to end a pattern. And when you do that, then things change. It could be take some time, but things are changing. The Three of Wands here together, I'm getting this is something that you are ready. You are ready for the sun. You're ready to. You are celebrating your life. You're already starting to celebrate in your life. This is something that is going to start already with this Aries season. And you're ready to explore new things, adventure, new things that happen in your life. Again, with this 10 of Cups, you are ready to experience a lot of happiness. You have a lot of cups. This is, water energy, such as Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer zodiac sign. We just had a new moon in Pisces that maybe pushed you in some way, not like forced you, but that you changed the pattern, or you thought, you know what, I don't want the past to return and return and return. I don't want this anymore. I want my 10 of Cups. I want happiness. I want celebration. I want, for instance, great relationships, or a loving partner, or beautiful people that I can relate to, like a soul family. I want to celebrate life. Being stuck with these previous people and so on. Again, with the Six of Pentacles, this is a beautiful card because this is balance coming in. Like, see, maybe you're doing some type of new yoga or Pilates or Tai Chi or mindfulness. Here, you're focusing on yourself and balance is coming in. Balance, and I'm getting the Sun again, even though this is a Pentacle card. This is happiness. You're celebrating life, and life is celebrating you is what I'm getting. Very, very beautiful. Just got to shuffle another row. A beautiful pile too. What more can we know about this dream? Eight of Wands. Yes. Five of Pentacles. You're going from the Five of Pentacles to the Six of Pentacles. It's very nice. The Ten of Swords. Stepping Stone. The Five of Cups. A lot of five, so there's a lot of change. Maybe you're seeing 555 could also be significant. And the Five of Swords. 555. I just mentioned maybe you're seeing 555, and here we go. Let's see what is the back of the deck. The Five of Wands. You have all five. There is so much changing for you in your life. I'm getting that you're not supposed to know everything. You're going to be very surprised in a positive way. You can see all the fives here. For the Pentacles, the Cups, the Swords, and the Wands. So this is not only change, but you're changing also some type of the pattern, like I mentioned, some type, maybe you deal with people that make you be in a lack mentality, or some type of things that you weren't included, or you weren't accepted, or you were left out. This is changing. You're not going to deal with that type of people anymore. And I just split the deck at the Eight of Cups, meaning that you are living it in the past. Yes, you're not accepting that type of behavior anymore, which is nice. So with the Eight of Wands, this is, again, I'm getting all this Aries energy, fast momentum. This is communication. It could be not only one, but maybe different people from the past is going to try to contact you. Even though we're not in any retrograde right now, before the beginning of May. But this sometimes, it's something that it happens to, I'll be ready with that person, I'll be ready with that lesson. So there's a lot of communication and there's fast momentum. It could be of maybe 4 people, or that you work with, or ex, or circumstances, situationships, ex that try to contact you. Again, like I mentioned, this is the Five of Pentacles. You are not being left out anymore. You are not going to be that type of connections with people that maybe are not generous, don't support you, and I'm going to try to feel it that way. Look, you're glowing up, this is who you are. And the Ten of Swords, this is end of a cycle, also meaning that if you experience maybe some betrayal, or that people were deceitful, not honest with you, this is changing. This is all now in the past. This is what you decided for yourself. And with the Five of Cups again, as we can see, maybe there's also people that let you feel that maybe... Yeah, so what I'm getting is that you're choosing yourself. You're choosing the Sun, as we can see. This Sun in a lot of cards here. This Sun here, 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 here. You're choosing kind to celebrate life, to celebrate yourself, to have the best, outcome for yourself. And that's why I'm getting that you're letting a lot of things in the past go, or not reconnect with them. Sometimes when we have experienced that maybe we have been dealing with people that maybe were a little bit toxic, or not on our kind of the same level, energy level, and we kind of choose to not reconnect, because maybe it was also, we weren't aware that they were kind of slowing the path or slowing life for us, or maybe coming with some type of maybe advices that weren't for our highest good, because we're in different timelines. Then it opens up to new type of connections, people, and so on, because we're choosing ourselves. I'm getting here also that you're going to use your intuition more, because your intuition is quite strong, and you're choosing yourself, and that's why you're letting these things go. Also with the Five of Cups, that maybe you thought that things that you had to maybe don't deal with some type of people anymore, or specific persons. Like I mentioned, this could be like an ex, it could be somebody from the past. This is kind of, you have so much in you. I'm getting that you have so many qualities. It's possible for you to attract a new loving person that is on your level, which you deserve. Balance, give and take, somebody that is willing to support you and give you the love that you deserve, instead of maybe being some type of masquerade, or maybe a person also that is not giving, like equal give and take. And again, with the Five of Swords, I'm getting that this is something that you've been thinking a lot about to change, and this is something that you are doing for yourself. But again, so this dream is kind of, you're opening for the new. There's kind of hidden blessings is what I'm getting, and there's a lot of changes because you have all the 4 5s in the deck. So there's a big change, and together is like, if we take 5 multiplied with 4, it's like 20. 20 is also the card of the Judgment. This is also Scorpion, Aries card again. This kind of some type of wake up, some type of wake up call, but also some type that you're willing to choose yourself. You've been through a big transformation, and maybe something that you try to manifest before, it comes now, but then you feel that no, you want to go on a new path. You want to celebrate life. You want to have happiness. You don't want to be stuck maybe in the same pattern. Of course, you have free will and you use your discernment and intuition, but this is the energy that is coming right now on this, a new cycle with more like-minded people that want your best intentions, and actually wants the best for you, like this new cycle. Let's see. Yeah. So again, I just split the card and it says the Star. Yeah, so you are the Star, and you deserve to have a lot of happiness. You deserve to have, the best in life. Star is also Aquarius card. This has to do about patience and healing. So there's things coming for you, and because we have all these fives here, maybe May is also, the month of May is going to be significant, because maybe you put some things here in the past. Maybe you did some energetically carding. And if this is a specific person, maybe it's somebody that you wanted to reconcile for a long time, but because you made some, shadow work, or you changed some type of some exercise, yoga, mindfulness, Pilates, could be different things, you're kind of feeling that, no, you want something better, you want something that is on your alignment, also something that is more, comes natural for you, something that you have to fight to get some type of attention or recognition. So there's not only about love, it's generating connections and relationships. So I'm going to take 2 oracle cards for you, beautiful pile 2. See what are the messages. Okay, fast. Yes, full moon in Taurus, and it says detoxify. Again, is just kind of mentioned, actually, the month of May, and the month of May is also Taurus season, Aries and Taurus. So May month will be very significant for you. And what is interesting here, we can see the Taurus kind of with the flowers, it's some type of celebration. And the full moon is also about letting the past go. There's a new cycle, like we already said. And it says detoxify. Meaning, again, a confirmation that you're letting a lot of things in the past that you don't want to deal with anymore. You don't want the same experiences with the same people. You want to change your life to the better. You want happiness. And I'm seeing actually a lot of invitations coming in here for you. This could be also love interest, but also work, new friends, because they're choosing you, your intuition also. Let's see if we can take another oracle deck for you. Let's see. Okay, so one more. So what is the last message for today and this Saturn Caizimi and the dream coming true? Just seeing, I maybe need to do some censoring. Okay. So what is interesting here is actually that it says, this is number 14, 1 plus 4, again 5. I think that may be very significant for you, but again there's a lot of changes. You have so many 5s here that is almost incredible, but it's positive, you know. This is a change, this is a dream that you're wanting. It says health and healing, tune in your divine blueprint. Again, this is about being in your divine energy, and we can see that this person is could be maybe that you have doing some moon rituals, because I just saw the moon outside, and we are approaching the full moon it's going to be about the 1st of April, actually, depending on where you live, but about the 1st of April. Maybe you are also doing some moon rituals about, you know, what is letting go, illumination, and so on. And this is going to be in the sign of Libra. So again, balance coming in your life. But as we can see, you're tuning you're changing your frequency, you're changing your aura. This is very positive, because this is happening. We can also see that you are attracting again a lot more like-minded people. Maybe you're also changing the way you think. And when you have the glow up, that's when people, when the past try to connect us. It happens to a lot of people recently, I know that. But when I split the deck, you also had the star, like I mentioned, it's a card about patience, about healing, and it says health and healing to your divine blueprint. So again, because you're choosing yourself, you're going to attract like-minded people, you're going to attract abundance. And as we can see there, there's traveling, there's also experiencing. Good also that you're going to, because we can see also water, maybe you are also swimming, maybe you're also starting a new type of exercise. There's a lot of grounding energy, like out in the nature. A lot of blue and a lot of green, and a lot of blue with boundaries, also communication, you know. Maybe if people from the past is going back to apologize, then maybe you accept apologize, but you know, I don't want to continue to have contact or communication, or you know, whatever you feel. And then you're open also for these new possibilities that are going to make you happy. Again, I'm seeing there's so many suns, like, you know, the sun in the sky, that you are choosing happiness, you're choosing yourself. You have this energy. Look how happy this person is, celebrating life, you know, being in a best self. Here also, exercise, or you know, some type of rituals that is for you with the sun again. You're choosing you're choosing balance in your life, you're choosing the flow and the ebb. And there's a lot of, we can see the same colors. So there's also going to be a lot of kind of with your chakra. We see a lot of this orange color, meaning also that you are this has to do with the sacral chakra, you know. This has to do also with have you create, but also emotion, you know. Also that it's, if you're a person that likes to be enthusiastic and you show your emotions, you should be able to do that, you know. And people shouldn't have any complaints or you know, try to feel you're worthless because you are enthusiastic, a positive person, you know. But I'm getting more that you're coming more in contact to who you were supposed to be in the past, or who you're supposed to be, that maybe it was lost for some things that happened. But it's really beautiful energy, and like I mentioned, you got 5 5s, so they may be important, and there's some hidden blessings that's coming little by little. So please let me know in the comments, and thank you for liking, watching, subscribing, and see you next time. Peace and love. So hello pile 3, if you select this world card. This is about this coming up Saturn Casimi, and here we have the world, we have a letter, the sword, there's a dragon, there's a pentacle, and here we can see happily ever after. So this could be, could be maybe, wow, sorry about that, a little bit shaking up here. Okay, so I'm getting something that's going to take you by surprise. So for some of you, this could literally be maybe something about a letter or communication. But I'm getting also transformation that is coming in for you. Happily ever after, something that is going to make you really happy. Okay, so for pile 3, thank you for being here. What are the messages for pile 3 for today? Okay, so the first, oh wow, you have the 8 of Pentacles. Yes. The 6 of Pentacles. The 2 of Wands. Ooh. The 2 of Cups. Okay. The Ace of Cups. Oh wow, I mean, hello there. Well, a lot of things going on for you, pile 3. Yeah, so what it is interesting with the cards that we got, I kind of see like a split. I see the number 2, in addition that we have the 2 of Wands and the 2 of Cups. So I'm getting that for this pile, it's kind of 2 messages or 2 groups. You take what's resonated, but I'm getting that's like, it could be that the same messages are, for the same people, or it could be that there are 2 groups. Because we can see that the 2 of Wands is kind of dividing. First we have all these pentacles, the earth energy, like monetary wealth, and then we have, the emotions, feelings with all these cups. So I'm going to start for the first kind of group. First of all, this is the 8 of Pentacles. So I'm getting that for those of you that this has to do about money or abundance, because this reminds me actually about the Wheel of Fortune. There is something that you are kind of investing in. That is some type of winning. There's some type of, you can see the efforts that you also, it's a card about when you planted the seeds, you kind of see the fruits, kind of the things that are growing. There's a lot of earth energy, but we can see here with the 4, also reminds me a little bit about the 4 of Wands, about this celebration. And there is, I'm getting like a wish coming true, or there's something that you've been wanting, because we're talking about this is your dream that is being manifested. So again, for some of you, it's something that you have been investing in, or you will invest. There's some money coming in for you, and maybe for some of you it is kind of huge amount of money, because we have with this specifically world card, this says happily ever after, so it's going to make you quite happy. And the 6 of Pentacles, there's again this balance when it comes to money, and when we can see here, there is actually a hand. So it could be that somebody's giving you literally a money gift, but there's also balance, meaning that money that you invested, or maybe that you worked a lot, is something that is coming in return for you. This could also be that because of you be working very hard in one specific position, a working position, now you're elevating, they're giving you a higher position because you go like from the 6 to the 8 of Pentacles. It's kind of jumping a little bit of timelines, a little bit of positions could also be. The 2 of Wands, and this reminds me of some type of transformation that is going in. And then we have a lot of stars, so there's kind of this wish fulfillment, this dream that is also happening. So this is getting also something that is coming in for you. There could be something maybe that you are planning, or something that you planted, is what I'm hearing. But again, we have the 2 of Cups here, and we have also the Ace of Cups. And you had also this letter here, this Cups. And this is something I'm getting like a contract. And also with this 6 of Pentacles is a contract between, you know, 2 individuals, give and take. And again, this with the Ace of Cups is kind of something new that you haven't experienced, happiness, some type of rebirth. For those of you, this has to do about love. I'm getting actually that this is a love offer. This is somebody that wants to invest in you, kind of having a loving commitment relationship. This is somebody that maybe has been waiting to confess something to you. This is somebody that wants to be there for you on the long term, somebody that wants to have a loving committed relationship. And we have also the happily ever after. And with the 2 of Cups is also a card about coming together. Could be soulmate, could be, you know, your partner, loving partner that you are coming in. And this is about love, so you're going to be, you know, really happy about this new experience in love. I'm getting that this is experience that you haven't experienced before with a specifically type of card. For some of you, this could also be that you are born on the year of the dragon, that was 2 years ago, or the person that you're meeting is born in the year of the dragon. So like I mentioned, it's a little bit about money, love, or it could be both for some of you. So I'm going to take the, you know, shuffle the rest of the cards to have some more information about this SATURN CAZIMI and, you know, this dream that is coming in for you. This could be also something about maybe Taurus or Cancer zodiac season, because I'm seeing here we have April to May, this Taurus is the next season, and then we have the next water season, this Cancer zodiac season, such as Cancer, that's from June to July. But there is also, I'm getting a decision, because we have a lot of 2, so this is a decision if you want to accept kind of this offer that I'm seeing. Is something that, because I'm seeing the Wheel of Fortune again in my mind, like it's something that is turning in your favor, something you have the energy of the possibility that this is coming for you, going to make you really happy. We are, you know, speaking about a dream that you are manifesting that is coming true for you. Okay, so let's see for you, beautiful poetry. Let's see what more can we know. The Knight of Pentacles. Nice. Wow. The Eight of Cups. We still having the same energy with the Earth and this water energy. So, still shuffle the cards I'm getting, okay. I saw that the Hanged One flipped out and in again. So there's something that is changing. This new cycle is something that you haven't experienced before. If this is about money, you haven't experienced the type of receiving or having all this money or this new position. If it's about love, you haven't experienced this love and committed relationship before. Oh, the Ten of Cups. Ooh. You're gonna be so happy. The Three of Cups. Okay, I'm shuffling the cards, but there still is all these cups energy that wants to come out. Okay, one more for pile 3. One more, please, Spirit. Oh, this is nice. This is the balancing act. It's actually the Temperance. Excuse me. Yeah, and another thing that I mentioned at the beginning, that I was reminded, that's why I knocked a little bit, you know, on this camera again, is that this offer that is coming in for you, or the money, you know, the gift of money, or this confession about love. This could be a person that you are already with, but hasn't confessed or hasn't committed to you, hasn't said that it wants to take it to the next level. Because there is communication, even though we have a lot of cups here. This is something that's going to take you by surprise. Or the money, or the job offer, or the love offer, love confession is going to take you by surprise. Wow, okay. The back of the deck, the Lovers. Yes. So for some of you, this is about love. And this is also, I'm getting that with this enemy to Lovers, maybe somebody that you also could be, you didn't expect it, had feelings, have loving feelings for you, that is going to confess his feelings. But I'm getting again, because we had a lot of twos, there is a decision, because this is a Gemini card. It's also to do about decisions. And this could also be about money. This could be also that maybe, like I mentioned, a position that you thought maybe you were too good for that jobbing position. This is something that is kind of, you're getting a higher position, you're getting a better offer. Yeah. Something that is supposed to belong to you is what I'm getting. Okay, so first of all, with the Knight of Pentacles, this is an offer that is solid. So let's continue. If it has to do about money, this is something that is solid. I'm getting something about, maybe you think, because this is a surprise is what I'm getting, maybe you think that this is something that is an offer too good to be true, but it's actually going to be a good offer. And you're going, you know, from the 6 to the 8 of Pentacles, so you're climbing up the ladder quite fast. And maybe you don't see this at once, or maybe you're having some doubts, so you're going to continue to in the company. If it's a money offer, or like a money gift, you know, somebody's going to give you a lot of money, maybe this is something that you thought wasn't possible this time, because I'm getting this with this axe, kind of, this is something that you are axing, kind of, you're not thinking about. And if for those that has to do about money, with the 8 of Cups, this could be also that somebody's contact you to telling you, you know what, this is a money gift for some reason, or some type of award, because again we have the Star. This is something that you've been manifesting that is coming in for you. And I'm getting also that your life is changing, because you're kind of, maybe it was you had a position that maybe didn't pay you as much as you deserve. This is changing, because there's something that you're living in the past, kind of, you're being more in alignment energy, meaning that you are going to experience to have this job offer, or, you know, money, or etc. And with the 10 of Cups, this is kind of the ultimate happiness. As we can see, this is celebration. This is what you wanted. So for those of you that this is money and you maybe can change your lifestyle, this is something that you wanted, and this is a job offer. This is kind of the job offer that you actually wanted to be in, for instance, in a leadership, or being some type of maybe chief executive officer, working as, you know, as an economy manager or something. And again we have the 3 of Cups, so there is celebration coming in, and I saw that, I already saw that with this. I got the energy of the 4 of Wands, but the 3 of Cups is also reuniting, coming together in celebration. And again the Temperance, this is also a Sagittarius card. And as we can see, there's something that maybe started also small, because we see that this person is holding a baby lamb, and there's another lamb. So there's also development, because this is kind of like the little animal, like the little lamb, becoming like a sheep. So, but this also has to do with patience. You've been very patient with this manifestation of yours, this dream that you're wanting, and maybe you have also strong Sagittarius in your chart, but also you've been extremely patient, and this is why this is happening right now. You have also 5 cards that has to do about emotions, happiness. For those of you that this has to do about love, this is a solid offer coming in, like I mentioned before. It could be maybe some earth, an earth sign, such as Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus, but it's something about Taurus or Cancer zodiac season that may be significant. Again, if it's about love, you haven't experienced this type of relationship, loving relationship, this commitment, this equal give and take. Somebody, or it could be somebody new or somebody that you're already with, that is taking it to the next step. And with the 10 of Cups, this is somebody who wants to move in with you, maybe, have a family with you also, happiness, living together, experience a lot of things that involves a relationship, kind of be with you traveling, attending things. It could be everything from hiking, being out in the nature, because it's a lot of this earthy energy, also being home, but also being about. And again, this is this happiness again, that this person wants to be out and about with you, and all this communication coming in, maybe it's a person that is very good, telling that they love you, are you having a nice day, good night, my sweetheart, my babe, somebody that is very good at that. And again, this loving relationship is, if this is somebody that you're not aware of, is somebody that heals a lot, is very patient also with this earth energy, a lot of this patience coming in. But I'm getting that you are also, that's where you're having this dream that is coming in for you. And it's very solid, because with all this earth energy, down to earth, grounded, and we have all these cups, and it's something that's going to be very happy ever after. If you getting a big amount of money, it's going to change your life, to maybe buy things or experience things or relocate and so on. For those of you, this has to do about a new position. This is a position that you wanted for a long time ago, and now is the time. And for those of you, this is about love. There is a commitment, a serious commitment, that is going to give you a lot of happiness. You have the Ace of Cups. I mentioned here with the happily ever after. You can see that also with the Ace of Cups, something that is going to make you happy, celebrate, and feel a lot of joy, celebration, So I'm going to take 2 more cards for you, Oracle cards, pile 3. What more can we know about this dream coming to reality and Cazimi Saturn? Let's see. Okay. So, this is the full moon in Leo, and it says go wild. Yeah, I'm getting more about this go wild is that don't be afraid of feeling happiness. Don't be afraid about, when things are coming in your life. As we can see, things have been taking some time. We take some time from the lamb to be a sheep. It could also be that some of you are born in the year of the sheep also. It's kind of like the lion is happy, is confident. You're ready to have these beautiful opportunities. Kind of don't limit yourself. You follow your intuition, and your discernment, you have free will, but this is, look all these cups, look at this happiness that is coming in for you. Don't be afraid, to tell how you feel, or if it's a job that you negotiate for your benefits, or if it's a loving commitment, to say what you feel, what you want in a relationship, for both of you, for this equal give and take, and to go wild and have these beautiful experiences, all this happiness that is coming in for you. Okay, so one more card, one more oracle card for pile 3. The last message for today. Oops. Okay, you're going to have 2 is what I'm getting, so let's do shuffle some more. Then one more card for pile 3. Let's see. What are the messages here? We have 24, so this is 6 together, and you already have number 6 here, so maybe 6 is significant. And here we can see our beautiful planet restore the natural world. Yeah, I'm getting more that and we can see all these animals. There's hummingbirds, there's fairies, there's butterflies. We have also this rabbit, but it could also be a hare. That's so significant about Aries season, Easter season. There is something here, I'm getting that you're manifesting with these bubbles, the soap bubbles. You're manifesting all these beautiful, like, look these colors, these beautiful things that are happening. And remember, we make this, from water and soap, and then they come so beautiful. Sometimes there is soap bubbles with shapes. So there's a beautiful transformation thing that is happening. I mean, if it's love, look at how happy you are, kind of celebrating with the bubbles. And actually, I witnessed a wedding last year, and they used soap bubbles, kind of some type of celebration instead of confetti that was more used before, or so on. And look at the beautiful colors, look at this happiness. Also, all we mentioned again with this earth energy, this grounding energy, and kind of, I'm getting like gold, like glittering. Okay, so what is the next message that you got here? This is number 1, still with the butterflies and transformation. And there's a lot of things going on. It says, seize the population, seize the opportunities. Yes, because this is, she's holding some type of gold. Again, you're following your intuition with the third eye chakra that is elevated. And it's also about these opportunities we mentioned. It could be money, job, love. You're getting ready for this. You had also this transformation and also this elevating, also some type of evolution I'm getting. So this is kind of number 1. This is also something that you are experiencing for the first time. All this beautiful big change for you. And let's see if there's anything more. Yeah, so Leo season is also July to August. It's also number 8. Yes, I'm just getting that, quite positive for you. So this is what I had for you. Please let me know in the comments. Thank you for liking, subscribing, and watching. See you next time. Peace and love.